to put in these interventions to...
Take delight in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart. A lot of people take this out of context to think that God will give you material gain, such as cars, wealth, etc. But in reality, what it's speaking to is, if you take delight in the Lord, then the desire of your heart will be to delight in Him. CrossFit Masi is the physical embodiment of this.
All right, so overhead squat, snatch, go. Relax.
I'm Gabriel Fisher. I am the co-founder, head coach, general manager, and bits and bobs, odds and ends of CrossFit Masi. I have been married for 9 years to my beautiful wife, Lindsay Wolf. We have 4 beautiful kids, Hope, age 6, Justice, age 3, Tola, age 2, and beautiful Shiloh that's been with us for all of 6 weeks. Day to day is start very, very early. I get to the gym, open up the gym, coach the first class.
I go for 15.
Then from there, depending on the rest of the day, I may train, and then I'll go into my admin for the rest of the second half of the morning. And then I do my outreach.
Recycle back down, and then we're going to go to we're going to get tall before we pull. So I know.
My name is Pascal Bujma. I am a coach at CrossFit Masi. I was raised in Mozambique for 16 years as a missionary. Parents worked about 40 years in the mission field. And then when I turned 16, I had to move to Cape Town because my dad had leukemia. Then a few years later, I encountered Coach Gabriel.
My name is Siwi Soto. I am one of the coaches at CrossFit Masi. I do most of the classes and I do the kids' classes. Grew up in Secunda and Mpumalanga. Big family, lived in a very fancy house. Dad started drinking, we lost all of that overnight. Moved to Cape Town in 1999 and we started from scratch. I did jump rope as a sport, competitive jump rope, traveled the world through it. And after that, I got involved in CrossFit and I've been coaching ever since.
The team is great. They're something that God put together. Their own gifts and talents that they bring to the table are just immense. Their strengths tend to be strengths that I don't possess, and their weaknesses, we tend to complement one another.
So today we're doing the Murph, which is a hero workout in the CrossFit community. And what it is, it's a 1.6K run, followed by 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, 300 air squats, and then ended with another 1.6K run. And this is a workout that's done to remember Lieutenant Michael Murphy, who was a soldier who gave the ultimate sacrifice for his country. Something that we're not just doing here in South Africa, but it's literally been done globally, Germany, US, France, all over the world.
My name is Asanda Mashugani. I am from Nyanga, Cape Town. We've been with CrossFit Masi since February 2024. CrossFit Masi, I like to say that it's actually our home away from home. They are incredible. Those people are about community. CrossFit Masi is about the people. It's about togetherness, it's about love, it's about family. The children are free to run around and try different machines. Yeah, you could go there, but it's more than that.
Ready? Go! There we go!
My name is Entle Mahlokane. I am 17 years old. I live with my mom and my stepdad and my 3 brothers. They all younger than me.
My name is Imange and I'm 14 years old. I'm originally from Nyanga, but I'm currently living in Glenken Heights.
Enkele and Asanda and Image, there's the Afrikaans word, which is gees. They bring a lot of gees to the gym, and they kind of bring life to the room whenever they come in. They're just what every gym needs.
Perfect. All right. Up. Ready. Down. Up. Down. I love it. Hold on.
My name is Akanya Pokolo, known as Sledge. I'm 19 years old. I'm from Masiphumelele, but I live in Capri. I have a mother, single mother. My father passed away when I was still young, like I was in grade 1 at the time. Crossfit Masiphumelele intshintshile kakhulu as umuntu oright, bengumuntu ohlonipha abanye abantu, ngithanda abantu. Dala zange ngingumuntu othanda ukuya ecaweni, umuntu othanda iBhayibheli, but since ke ngoku ndadibana nabantu antilenzi noCoach Gabe bayitshintsha impilo yami kakhulu and bandisondelisa ecam kuThixo, ecam kweBhayibheli. iCrossfit Masiphumelele indifundise kakhulu ngothanda abantu and urespect abantu kakhulu.
You mentioned something about growing up with your mom. You didn't have your dad around. How was that life like?
It was very difficult. Seeing other children growing up with their fathers. Yeah. Coach Gabe, as I said, he played a big role to me as a father figure because I never experienced that life with a father. I really thank him a lot.
Some children, when they're faced with such challenges in life, they become bitter, they become angry, become even violent sometimes. Because I grew up in a township. I know what some of those challenges can do to people, especially to young people. But those boys will always have a smile on their faces, always eager to do the gym, always eager to work and support each other.
No, Callum doubled. He was touch and go for like 6.
No way.
Yes.
How does faith play a role in CrossFit Masi?
It's a Bible verse also which says it is good for a man to bear the yoke while he's young. And what that taught us is to deal with big situations while you're still young.
The foundation of the gym in itself alone is based off of faith.
It doesn't play a part, it is the everything of CrossFit Masi.
I came from a very secular part of the city, which to even mention faith was just frowned upon. So it's very refreshing and invigorating to be in a space that, is just there to do just that and more for people.
Especially how intense CrossFit is and the journey we have been through, the struggles that we've been through. I think it's always tested our faith to keep on persevering. Although we have gone through many struggles, we have also seen the rewards after that, like how much God has done for us.
I would say CrossFit allows you to understand your capabilities are greater than what you think they are. CrossFit's great at attacking problems in a systematic way and allowing you to overcome it. You've realized that you're able to do something remarkable that you didn't think was possible, and then that can transfer to other areas of your life. And so where CrossFit Masi comes in is it bridges that gap to let you see that just because you did something hard in the gym doesn't mean it stops in the gym. You need to go and translate that now into your everyday life.
All right, so let's practice that. Okay, let's do a couple. I'm going to call a couple of reps. Okay, we're ready.
Yeah, time to quit.
Time to quit. Quit. All right, are ready? Get your grip. Make sure your feet are where they need to be. I'm just going to call down and you're going to come up when you're ready, okay? But at the top, I want you to lock out
until I call the next rep. Does that make sense? So I'll say down, you go boom, boom. I'll say down, you come up whenever you're ready, okay?
How it described CrossFit Masi, it's a family. It's more than just a gym.
It feels like home. It just feels like home.
CrossFit Masiphumelele is like a family to me. Yeah.
If you're looking for a community, if you're looking for a way of improving your health, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, that's the place to go.
It's quite neat in that it doesn't just focus on what shows more. Most gyms tend to be like that, like you can move X amount of weights for X amount of reps. That's impressive, but how are you inside?
What's unique and very cool about CrossFit Masi is, I think it was Mandela who said, South Africa is the rainbow nation. And for many years after the end of apartheid, South Africa has kind of wanted to embody that and hasn't quite figured out in every aspect, in every area. I think when you look at CrossFit Masi, you see that being lived out. We have literally the whole gambit of race come in, and we all move in the same direction.
We're not just focused on fitness, but also just to have a place, a family.
It's a hub that is there for the kids to get in and be safe and be able to get closer to God.
Coach Gabe is like another dad to me. This is a place for me. I want to do this like every day, all day.
My whole goal for CrossFit Masi is to be a vehicle to bring glory to Christ.
Most folks come to the gym to work out, but they stay because of the community. It's just the people. Like, you can't put any price tag on that.
It's about the people.
It's the people, They inspire me to continue.